this is another Halloween tutorial, and I and this is the uh, animation Coraline, and I decide to do the other mother, the evil mother, in the other realm. Um, so she has those button eyes, and she wants to lock Coraline in her world and also sew those button eyes on her eyes as well. So she's like really really evil, and I don't. And if you seen the movie, you know that she's a pretty scary character, and I really really like uh, this animation, and I thought it's like really adorable and also dark at the same time. Um, and I just thought it would be cool to uh, do an interpretation on this character's makeup instead of putting real huge buttons on the eyes, because this way you can still see. Um, I know the mouth kind of looks like the Joker's mouth. I think that's the idea because she always had that very evil grin. I could take it up to another notch by making it even bigger and show full set of teeth. But I think this is still pretty crazy looking. Just tone it down a little bit. I guess if you open your mouth and like really wide, like it'll kind of look like that. Anyway, so obviously I don't have the bob haircut that she has, so I just have to make a part. So all you have to do is just make a part, and I guess let the front of the hair fall. Um, you can wear like bob haircut wig, but I just put up the back of my hair and then just kind of pull out some of the pieces to frame my face for the look. I think her hair is always kind of in her face. That's why I can't really get a really clear picture of her. Like, I only got like a screenshot of her like profile, but I can't get a full frontal like face that's clear enough to show you guys. But you can certainly check out the movie Coraline, because it's very fun to watch, and I think it's pretty nice for Halloween because it's dark and kind of crazy in a sense. Like a crazy clown, or even kind of resembles the Joker a little bit because of the mouth I did. If you don't want to make it so exaggerated, like exactly like the animation, you can certainly just do a dark red lips, um, instead of like drawing it all the way out. And then for the mole, you can just place it where you are comfortable with, like kind of like the Madonna's like beauty mark. So you can just put a little bit above your natural lips and just do a dark red lips instead of doing this crazy mouth, because it kind of it can look like the Joker a little bit. um, but definitely, I think only people who watch the movie Coraline will probably be able to tell this look. Otherwise, yeah, it's still fun um, to do something really crazy and out there. And make sure to follow me on my blog, artofsign.blogspot.com, and also check out my other Halloween makeup tutorials. Um, I definitely had a lot of fun doing different looks. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, thanks for watching. Have a great Halloween, you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. So I've already applied the e.l.f. mineral infused face primer all over my face, and I applied the e.l.f. Studio eye primer all over the entire eye, as well as using the little dental toothpick and a concealer that's a little bit lighter than my skin tone, just to mute the eyebrows. Basically just brush it forward and then brush it back. So next I'm just going to apply a light foundation all over my face. I'm using the Rimmel London Stay Matte in 103 True Ivory. I'll be using the Sigma Synthetic Round Top Kabuki face brush. First, apply a light foundation all over the face. Next, conceal any imperfections. Next, I use a cream-based formula that's few shades darker than my skin tone to contour the entire face. I started with the sides of my nose. Make sure you build the color up gradually, and this way you can fix any mistakes with the concealer brush or the foundation brush that you used earlier. Next, I contour the sides of my forehead as well as both temple. An easy way to contour the cheeks, since the character has really chiseled cheeks and very elongated face, and my face is pretty wide, so the best way to do it is to start a sharp line right on the top of your cheekbones, and then um, draw it straight down towards the chin and fill in the rest of the area. I then blur the lines between the contour and the foundation with the same concealer brush I used earlier, and set the face with a mattifying translucent powder. Next, you want to use an eyeliner pencil that's in a lighter shade, something that's not so waterproof, to sketch out the basic shape. I started with the eyebrow first. An easier way to do it is to make a thinking face, more so as a very serious thinking face, so you know where you can place the tip of her eyebrows, as well as the lowest point of the eyebrows. So just follow your natural shape, and don't be afraid if you make any mistakes. You can always wipe out with a clean tissue, and then go over with that foundation brush or the concealer brush and just redo the shape and fill in the eyebrows. And next, I drew 2 circles around my eyes, and to make that cross of the inner part of the buttons, I just put 2 half circles above and below my iris, as well as using my natural eye shape So on the both sides of my iris as the two sides of the cross, and fill in the empty areas. And I drew two curved lines below the buttons to indicate her tiredness, and because she's old, that's why I did that. And then I fill in the cross area with a silver color, and I then apply a matte black eyeshadow, something that's not so pigmented, um, as a shading color um, on the outer part of the buttons as well as the eye bags. And then you can go over the um, main lines with a super black eye pencil, and as well as fill in those dark areas with a matte black eyeshadow that's a little bit more pigmented. And then you can fill in the outer part of the buttons, but just make sure the lines are very prominent. And oh, I also drew a huge mole right below one of the button eyes. You can do it on either side. And next I use the same black eyeliner that I traced an outline with to draw huge mouth, something that's extending from one side of the cheek to the other side of the cheek. And you can do this with the mouth lips open or closed. I chose to do it open and to fill in with a deep red lipstick and set that with a matte red eyeshadow. And I use my finger to apply a white cream base uh, on the inner part of the lips as her teeth, and set that with a white eyeshadow. And then finally I highlight my bridge of the nose and fake cheekbones and fake cupid bows and chin area with a white base, and set that with the powder. So that completes the look. Hope you enjoy it. Have a great Halloween. Coraline. Don't be afraid.